Look into my eyes. Yes, that's actually my face. Hello, how's it going? Well, welcome back to another episode of Compact Claustrophobia. So, on the last episode, we got this room set up, and it's starting to feel nice and cozy in here. But the next step is to increase the amount of resources we're getting. And I think what I want to start with is getting another one of these small compact machines so I can cram all of these auto clickers in there and go ahead and set something up, because having them out here is not really going to be good, I don't think. And also, and we all know if I leave a pickaxe there, all 7 of them. Shh, you listen, you hear that? Yeah, I don't think we want to be hearing that constantly. Oh, that pick's going to break. Oh well. So yeah, I think we'll start off with that. We'll get another small compact machine going. So let me see how expensive this is. It's not really that bad. 368 uranium and iron. We have plenty of iron. We don't have enough uranium, but that's just an iron pick right now, right? So that shouldn't be too bad. So let me get the resources going, and then I'll be back. So the focus on this episode is going to be automation and pretty much getting as many resources as possible without me having to do things manually like this, because this does spend a lot of time. So just for now, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the power. So I did talk about it last time. This does spend a lot of power. I think with 5 of them, we're already hitting 350 RF per tick. And I did mention last time that we're only producing about 480 RF per tick, and look at that go, jeez. So I think in the long run, I want to set up the machines to either consume less power or maybe not even at all, and just have them run nonstop. I have some ideas for that. So when I started this episode, I was about to break my steel pick. So I was looking at this quest, reconstructing with flux, and it doesn't really say much, but it does reference this augment here, the flux reconstruction, and this is for the energetic infuser. It says allows for damaged items to be repaired. Can we do this right now? Yes, actually, that's not too bad. And what about the energetic infuser? That is also doable. So what I'm thinking is maybe I could set up give it like this steel pickaxe, for example, and repair it, but use these new servos that I created last episode that has this use metadata value somehow, so that it will only output like fully repaired pickaxes. So I was thinking of maybe setting something up, and that way we can just have one tool that infinitely cycles between auto clickers, right? So I can just give it a steel pickaxe and it'll just keep cycling over and over again. So I was thinking of that, but let's get the uranium first. Let's set this up first, and we'll play with that later. This is a little slow. It doesn't really consume that much power. So I did look at the hardened. Not hardened. What's the next tier? Reinforced upgrade kit. We should be able to do this. So I think I'll just try this out. All right, because we have plenty of silver. Yes, we have silver. We have electrum. Yes, and hardened glass. Should be any hardened glass. Hang on. Let me figure this out here. Thank you. And then for this upgrade kit. It's funny because all the time I spent crafting this upgrade kit, the furnace is probably finished by now. No, it's got some time. There you go. And then I can even set this up to upgrade these chests if I wanted more space too, which is always nice. That's already going a little faster. How about this? Gold. It's pretty much just a bunch of gold. And redstone. No more gold. Hang on. Gold? I'm going to borrow you real quick. Okay. And then craft you. And then upgrade you. So now you're a lot more faster than you need to be. You probably need to be, but that's always good, right? And then I'll go ahead and just put that there. So I really like this little setup I have here because it just auto dumps into the caches. Look how much redstone we're getting. There's 3,400 redstone. I I need more caches for basically all of this stuff at some point, but I'll deal with that later. Okay. Let me get back to crafting the compact machine. Okay, so we have a machine. This didn't really take me too long to craft, but at some point we'll set up like a full automation for this because it takes me like, what, a couple minutes? Which is great, right? Because we went from crafting this like on episode 4 or something like that now to just a couple of minutes. So what I'm going to do is tear all of this down. I need you to move, please. Okay, so what I want this strongbox to do is take items from here, and then I can add more caches. I want this to take items from here. Actually, I want this to be down here. Right there, yeah. All right, I want this to push items out here, and then this gets sent to all of the caches. All right, and then I can tell this right there. And that's it, yeah. Okay. Before I set up the machines, though, I did mention that I wanted to play with this energetic infuser. So let's get to crafting this one. Okay, so this is the energetic infuser. I think this really just charges items. So you can't really do much with it for the items, but I think to repair it, you do need this augment. Augment itself isn't that bad. We do need more hardened glass. We have an iron gear, redstone conductance, and iron block, right? Yes. And then let me make another batch of hardened glass. Okay, so we got the augment, and I think I can, where is it? This one, right? Do I need to upgrade it for it to accept the augments? I do. I'm assuming the harden upgrade kit is just fine, so we'll just stick with this one for now. If I need more, then I'll worry about that. So let's plug this in. I'm going to turn off all of this just so I can make sure it works just like that. Let's break it and put this powered right here for now, just to test it out. Okay, so how much power do you consume? Oh, are you just that slow? Allows for damage. Essence of knowledge must be supplied. This is why you should know how to read. So it's basically mending, but I don't know how to get essence of knowledge. Is there any easy way I can do that right now? So that kind of throws a wrench in my plans because I wanted to have like an infinite cycle of items, but I guess down the road we have to figure out how to get infinite essence of knowledge, which is basically XP. And I don't really know how to do that yet without like some kind of mob farm. So I may have to come back to this, but that's okay. Like we have XP, but I guess it's not going to work for now. That's okay. That's okay. So we can still do what I wanted to try out. So so the idea with this room, I'm going to go in here. And remember, we want to always face north and go southwest. And then that's our entryway. This way, whenever I enter the room, I'm always facing the same direction, right? So I can just walk in here, and then I can still continue to walking. And if I leave the room, I'm still facing the same direction. I have to fix these at some point because when I go into here, I face the wall. And then when I leave, I face the wall, right? So as long as I follow the rules, everything will be nice and neat, right? So I'm going to put all of these auto clickers right here. Like that for now, right? And we want to put the accumulator. Do I not have it on me? Hang on, I gotta look for it. You're right here. Okay, I want to put the accumulator right here. Let's put it, yeah, right there. And then have this export. So I'm gonna need some servos and more item ducts. So it looks like I'm gonna have to craft a couple of more things. Oh, look, I can do that right now, actually. Okay, and then the servos, I got a bunch of servos. I made the reinforced ones last time. Yeah, right there. Okay, so the idea here is to set up a tunnel right here. I'll get that out right now, though. And then export the items right here. and that'll go to the outside world, right? From whatever's being hit here. So what I plan to do is have like 25 auto clickers. So 5 by 5. This whole wall would be auto clickers, just constantly bashing away at the wall. And then what I want to do is have a feed chest, that takes items from the outside world, like pickaxes mostly, and just puts them right here, like that. So all I have to do is basically feed it items from here. Yeah, just feed it items from here, and then it'll go everywhere else, right? So maybe what I can do, I'm trying to think here, what's the easiest way around this? Because I would like to have one feed chest and then one output chest. So maybe what I can do is the feed chest will go down here, actually, right? Yes, I put all the pickaxes here, and then this is what outputs everything. So let me get a cache going. I said cache, right? I meant strongbox. And then I might as well upgrade it. The hardened upgrade kit, we should have everything for this already. Yeah. It's a lot of crafting this episode, I've noticed. Like that. Don't do that. No, don't connect there. We can take off the connection like that. Yeah. Don't do that. And then I think you're gonna get stuck forever. Oh no. Get out of there. I think it tries to go back in. I've never seen this before. Oh yeah, look at that. It tried to leave, but then it decided, no, there's no space for it. And then now you're red, and I have no idea why. Why are you red? Is that because items are stuck in there? Oh, look at that. Okay, so I have to be a little extra. I have to be a little careful. So now that I know if items are stuck right here, it'll turn red. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Okay, but that's okay. So what I then need are tunnels. I think I made a whole bunch of them last time. Yes, I did. Okay. Yes. So the idea with this is, well, where is this pointing? South, right? And then that's pointing up. So out here, I want this to point south. I already forgot. South, right? And then give this a servo. So what this is going to do is pull items. You're not supposed to do that. Hang on. What are you doing? No. South. Was there items in here already? I guess there was. This is on the south side. I guess there was items in there. Let me take this out. Hang on. Yeah, get out of there. So you should be on the south. Where are my cables? Right here. Okay. Yeah, my inventory is a little bit of a mess right now. Bear with me. Extract. You should be working how I think you're working, right? So for example, if I give this a pickaxe, it should take it and then get sent. I don't know where. I think it's sent to the nearest first, right here. I need to set this all to the left click also. Good point. Okay, so, and then the items get picked up here, and then this needs to be set to up. Up. So, do I have to tell this to allow export from the right side? Yes, okay. Okay, so this takes all the items that get picked up out here. And that gets sent to the outside world into this strongbox. And then this sends everything to the storage. So what I would do here is just keep throwing pickaxes in here. I don't really have I'm not going to set up an automated way of making pickaxes just yet. But what this is going to do is that I can just fill this up with pickaxes over time, and it'll just generate a lot of resources. Now, the one drawback about this setup is that there's no way for me to power these auto clickers yet. I think there's just too much power. And if I have a ton of them, then it's a way that it doesn't really matter, right? So I think what I'm going to do is just set up a whole ton of auto clickers. How many did I need? I have 7. 25 minus 7 is 18, right? So 18, that sounds like a lot, but 18 more. A little ways away. So I guess just to show you how a little bit of how it works before I have all the auto clickers set up, I'm trying to make 17 of them or 18 of them in total. But I just put a bunch of iron pickaxe in here and look at them go. Yeah. And like one click every 10 ticks, just multiply the number of auto clickers you have by 10 and it does the same thing. So I think with 25 of these guys, it'll be plenty of speed. And we can always just add more auto clickers, right? That way I can conserve on power because we're kind of a little bit power precious. So I was digging a little bit into it, into the quest book as well. And it looks like it wants us to make our baby's first fission reactor. I like how it tells us that way. But it looks like we're getting ready to do this. I think this is going to take a lot of processing, which is why I especially do want to set up the auto clickers to be a little more automation friendly, so that I worry about it less. Yeah, look at this. I really like this. It's just a constant stream of supplies, and then eventually, maybe when we set up the fission reactor, I'll actually put power in that box, and then we'll really get faster processing going. Hang on. How am I gonna get up? I mean, I can get out of here with this, right? But oh, water bucket. Hey, relax. I'm your friend here. I think I can use the crescent wrench to rotate things. I keep saying crescent wrench, the crescent hammer, sorry. Yeah, we gotta be correct about stuff like this. Let me try this. So if I put it like this. This is gonna be a little tricky. Let me take these top 5 ones out first, and then I'll set up everything whenever I can. Okay, so I think we have enough auto clickers now. Let's get this all set up. I think I can just put them all like this, and then use the crescent. I should probably not stand here. It's gonna hit me a lot. Ouch. Oh, come on. Why do you got to be picky like that? Let me rotate you. Hang on. Let me break this again and figure it out. Ouch. Oh, you know what would make it easier? Ladders. Right? They go up and they go down. Instead of having to deal with water. I should have a bunch of ladders here. That should be plenty enough, actually. Yeah. And I guess I'm gonna have to deal with the ouch. Imagine how funny it would be if like they were like max speed. That'd be really funny. Maybe it wouldn't be, but oh, here we go. All right, I think I'm okay up here. All right, so we have 25 auto clickers. All right, just do not stand anywhere here. Like imagine once they're fully powered too. I will power these at some point, but right now I don't need to. So let me get out of there and then go back in, and then go ahead and set up the rest of the item ducts. I don't think I'm gonna have enough for all of this though. And you might be able to, yeah. Okay, there's already pickaxes trying to go in here. Also, look at them go. Look. Oh, I love it. Yeah. So I need a lot of uranium. That's why I made a whole ton of iron picks. And then I'll just keep continuing with that trend, right? Looks like I'm going to need more item ducts, and that's going to take... Well, actually, I did prepare this ahead of time. This is probably enough, actually. Should probably save this recipe so that I always come back to it. Okay. Like that. So I don't really know if it's like the right way to set this up. Like, what if I just don't connect this? Is that going to save on the amount of time it takes for picks to transport? I have no idea, but who knows? Maybe it does. It does look nicer like this, right? Oh, where are you going? Oh, I guess you're trying to go up and then go like that, right? So, oh no, I have to set up each one of these. I'm going to have to dig through all of them. Hang on. Okay, that should be all of them set up, right? Yeah. So if I want a ton of resources, let me just... I guess one way to clear out my storage is just throw everything in here. It'll sort itself out, and then I move everything back. Let me put this, and I'll keep a water bucket in there too. Sure. Okay, and then I guess I should feed it with a whole bunch of picks also. So let me cook up some iron and make a whole bunch of iron picks and just throw them on there, because really our main issue is the lack of uranium. If I want more of those boxes, right? And there might be other stuff that gets stuck in here over time as well. Is there a way to look at all the loot drops? Shift scroll wheel lets me do that. So we have redstone, silver, gold, flint. We don't have flint, so we have to keep flint. Uranium. Okay, so this is gonna clog up with flint over time, so I think I should make a cache for flint. Alright, and you're gonna store flint. Right there. Oops. There we go, lock it. And then I'll put a item duct on there. Oops. Right there. Okay, so now we have a spot for flint. There we go. And we shouldn't see this clog. It might clog. So the weird thing I've noticed about these auto clickers is that whenever they run out of item, like right here, for example, it will mine the wall as if a player is punching it. So that's why we get dirt and gravel showing up. But it doesn't do that all the time. I think it does it a couple of times and then it stops. On world join, it does it again. So I don't really know what's going on. But let me clear my storage here again. I'm going to keep looking for all of this stuff. What I want to do is just fill up that box with iron pickaxes so I can generate resources over time. And let's be funny about this. Let's just throw as much as I possibly can in there. Yeah, just completely fill it up. Yeah. I'm running a little bit low on iron, right? So I think I do want some constant tan too. Do I have any constant tan? Somewhere. Oh, right here. Oh yeah, we got plenty. So I guess what I'll do is also throw in some constant tan picks. There we go. So once it's done with the iron, it'll try to put those in there. And you know what? I'll take one for myself too. Let's take this one. Yeah, so over time, it'll deal with that. It's not going to be very fast, and maybe I can and should upgrade it, but for now, I won't. Okay, so what can we do next? Let me look at the quest book. So at some point, I do want to set up some sort of tree farm, right? Because basic auto clickers can't really punch trees. They won't break the logs, but I did learn about this. The boron spaxaho. It is just a bunch of boron, though. We get boron from steel, right? So if we want automated steel production, we need a tree farm, right? Because the only way to set up auto steel is to use coke. Well, not just coke, but charcoal. And the only way to get charcoal is from like logs itself. Eventually, we want to set up the sapling infuser or the phytogenic insulator, right? But I don't think that really we can do that yet because we need glowstone, or we're quite a ways away from glowstone. But you know what? Can I even grow a tree here? Let me try. I don't think I can, but it doesn't hurt to try. It would make most sense for it to be able to grow here. If I can grow a tree here, that would be really nice. Oh, I can. It doesn't delete any blocks, right? You gotta make sure. I did not want to build an entire room. That was something I didn't think about when setting up everything here. I did not think that the tree wasn't going to have enough space, but it does. So I guess we'll stick to this like manual crafting for now. I also did find out there's this quest for it too. That if you make a steel axe, you can use vein miner on this, and that's pretty good actually. So I want to do that, and I need some steel ingots. I got plenty. I made a batch of it last time, and then he treated stick. 2 of them. Oh look, I got exactly 2. Sweet. And we make a steel axe, and I guess I'll replace mine. Does this give me anything in the clicker? Not really. And we got a quest. Quests don't really give rewards, right? No. So if I shift vein mine. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So there is a way to automate this, but it's going to take a little bit of setup. And before I automate it, I probably do want to work my way towards another or another normal size compact machine like this one. Oh no. Actually, fertile dirt doesn't work here. What if I put another piece of dirt on top of that? Kind of curious here, because fertile dirt, what does it do again? Up to 3 layers below farmland. I don't think that works on regular saplings though. I'm gonna assume it doesn't work on regular saplings. I haven't heard those fart noises in a while because I haven't really grown much stuff. Alright, fine. I'll eat it. Alright, I'm just going to grow this much trees for now, and I'll come back to it later. So, what I want to do to get more charcoal, or more... we're going to need coke, right? For sure. So we have several ways of doing this. We can use a coke oven from immersive engineering, which is probably the way we want to do this. But another option would be, there's 2 versions of coke, actually. There's immersive engineering's version, and there's also thermal foundation's version. This one uses a redstone furnace and a pyrolytic conversion, but you do need a coke to get more coke. We have to make one. So there's a little bit of drawback you got to think about, right? This one is just basically 1 block, but yeah, you do have to turn charcoal. I actually don't know how to do that. I know someone told me about it, but I don't remember. But you have to turn charcoal into coal, and there is a way to do that. Yeah, you would use the pressurizer to turn graphite into that. So I guess we're a little bit away from that. So what we should do is look into making a coke oven. So let's take care of that. We're going to need a lot of clay, a lot of bricks. So I'm going to borrow my barrel. I did have a water source placed into this room right here. Yeah, right here. And then, where's my bucket? Bucket's right here. So I'll get my clay like this for now. There's definitely an automation that I can do. I think I'm holding off on a lot of automation adventures until I get digital storage. It'll just make things so much easier. But if we do get to a point where like I need a ton of resources and I can't really do that until digital storage, then I'll go ahead and continue with that. I'm just gonna turn all of this dust into clay. Okay, and then I can craft that. So to make that many coke ovens, I need how many crafts? 27 divided by 3 is 9, so 9 crafts. So 36 of each. We should be just enough, actually. Okay. Oh, it's sandstone. Actually, not even an issue. There we go. So we got coke bricks. And I'm probably just going to put it up here, honestly. Dude, that tree is going to grow on me, right? And it's going to hurt. Okay, luckily it didn't. And then we smack it with the hammer. Yeah, right there. Okay, and then I'll just leave that I'll just leave that running there for quite a while. But then we won't be able to grow any more saplings. Yeah, that's a good point. So I'm just gonna put it there for now. We'll hope that the tree can grow. I'm pretty confident it can. It'll probably have more space over there, but I'm curious if it is able to grow here. Do I have any bone meal? I should have bone meal because I did sift a bunch of sand. Yes. Okay, so it will be okay. It's very, very cramped in here, right? But it's got enough space. All right, so I'll feed this with a bunch of logs just to get it going, and then I'll just go ahead and plant a sapling there over time. And this will give us charcoal. And with that charcoal, we'll be able to get better steel production. But in order to get closer to refined storage, we're also going to need a little bit more setup. And we can get our first nano diamonds and then into our first storage. So I think this is what I want to do. Think about it, right? A lot of the time spent on this playthrough so far is me sifting through storage. I don't know exactly how much coke we're gonna need, but I guess we'll dig into this a little bit. Maybe we can even get this by the end of today or even next episode. I'm pretty confident if we don't need that much. Well, definitely not today. I just checked the time and I realized that I'm cutting it a little close. So just to show you real quick, all the pickaxes did get consumed, and in total we got 4,000 iron, 2,600 uranium, a whole ton of redstone, and a good amount of other stuff. So over time, I got to remind myself to refill this box with pickaxes, and then we'll get plenty of resources. So this should be enough for the normal sized one. Yeah, we only need 1,400 each, and we got almost enough for 2 actually. So if I really wanted to, I can get the processing going, and we'll get another large one. And I might even cram this the coke oven and other large machines in there, but that's gonna have to wait till the next episode. So I'm pretty confident that next time we'll be able to get the refined storage. It's just a couple of other machines and a lot of coke processing. And then we should be able to get the refined storage, unless there's some weird trickery somewhere in the middle, right? But I'm pretty confident we'll get it next time. For now, though, have a good day. Take care. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.